This is Beaver Slide on the Hall Road. Apparently it's in pretty bad shape. We got guys who chained up coming up it. Beaver Slide's pretty steep. Just saw a guy coming up the other way. He had both drive axles chained up. We'll see, I'm gonna call it out. Northbound Beaver Slide. Apparently a lot of guys are using the northbound lanes because the southbound lanes are so bad, which I believe because yeah, it's been bad for a while. It's been bad all summer, really. So we're going to take it easy going down in case we run into somebody.
Okie dokie, thank you. Don't worry, Corey Williams gonna come save the world tomorrow, he said. He was here too, huh?
Oh yeah, this is bad.
Oh man.
Dang it, those guys. Oh yeah, this is all, God dang it. Oh crap. Yeah, this is all chewed up.
Okie dokie, have a good evening.
Yeah, I dropped down in a hole right back there, man. This is worse than last week. I was hoping the road was going to be better this week, but they got rain again. Yeah, it's a sloppy mess. That other side over there, which is the southbound side, now I can see how you could real easily slide right off into the ditch. Yeah, that southbound side's all chewed up in spots. This side's not much better, but I'm going downhill. There's no uphill to Beaver Slide. It's all pretty much downhill. It's really steep and it's really bad. I have lost traction on this hill in the mud. I haven't had to chain up on it, but in the mud, but I have lost traction. I can kind of see why those guys decided to chain up. I don't know if I would have. Chaining up in the mud sucks. I've had to do it. Not on this road, but I've had to do it in the oil field.
Thank you.
And it really sucks. I'm going to go up a gear. Going to get crazy. The Beaver Slide is always real slippery. Got 65 miles to Coldfoot. It's probably going to take me every bit of an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, depending on what's going on ahead of me. I wasn't even going to do a video on here today, but I figured, let me go ahead and fire up the video just in case something interesting happened coming down Beaver Slide. Okay, we're pretty much at the bottom now. But this road still gets bad down here. It gets bad down here even when it's not raining. You get big holes in it. I'd really hate to have to chain up because of mud. That'd really piss me off. Having to chain up for snow is one thing, but having to chain up for mud, that would really piss me off. But that's what they're doing. At least they're doing it here before they get into the mud. They're chaining up both axles. Woo! I would chain up one axle. I only got to chain up. Well, I can't chain up two anyway. I got a fender over my front axle. I'd have a hell of a time getting a set of chains under it. Ugh. This is bad, man. Not sure old Beaver slide dries out by the time I come back up on a Friday night. I was going to give him the road, but I'll give it to him now. Never saw that truck before up here. Doesn't mean he's never been up here. I've just never seen him before. I don't remember seeing him.
Starting up slide from the bottom here.
Is that on the road? I couldn't tell. There's a big hole over there. I see that. Of course, we're going to run into more traffic than I have since I got on this road. Now that I'm in this area here, where I'm trying to dodge holes, everybody and their brothers on the road all of a sudden. Why it always seems to work out that way, but it always does. That's a good spot to slide right off the road, man. Come on, four-wheelers, hurry up. I want that side of the road. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I'm glad when they get off the road. I'm glad when it gets some snow on the ground and these four-wheelers are gone. Wisconsin in his Lexus. You have absolutely no business being up here in that thing. Over on my side. right there. Ooh. I think this is the worst I've seen it. Last couple of weeks were pretty bad, but this, as far as like mud, the road just being chewed up. I think this is the worst I've seen it. There's a hole right there. Somebody must have spun out on Beaver Slide going up it for everybody to start chaining up. Almost to the Arctic Circle. Creek up here, and Fish Creek gets bad. The road separates from the bridge. Bad. I'd hate to hit that at about 30 miles an hour. Four-wheelers. Here comes another one. You don't have to wait a minute, because I'm staying on his side of the road till I'm past this. So he's just going to have to wait. Locking my axles just in case. It's not much of a hill. Doesn't usually give me too much trouble, but it's usually not this muddy either. word y'all are saying. Y'all are talking over each other. Alright, there's the Arctic Circle. 60 miles of Coldfoot. 7:46. We'll be lucky if we get there by 9:30. Unless the road magically gets better. Turn off my cross locks. Last time I checked the weather report, when I had a phone signal back there in Fairbanks, it was raining in Coldfoot, so I don't look for the road to get magically better. This chip seal right here may be okay, but there's big holes in it.
Going down. Keep making them up this side there with one set or two sets.
I saw guys two sets on, so I don't know.
Yeah, they had a grader out here for a couple hours working. It was way worse earlier. In fact, the guy that's right here behind me snapped his drive line in his rear end too, trying to get up. So it was worse.
Oh crap. Okay, well, hopefully it gets worse before I come back up this way Friday night. Snapped his drive line trying to get up Beaver slide. It was so bad. That's pretty bad. That could be why a lot of guys started chaining up both axles. You gotta understand something. We're running doubles up here with 8mm studs on them. So if you're chaining up both axles, you're pretty scared of the hill. I don't want to say scared of the hill, but you know what I mean. You're pretty worried that you're not going to get up the hill. I haven't chained up both axles in the wintertime. I mean, it does happen where you have to do it. But to chain up both axles, you know, doubles with 8mm studs, that's pretty bad. Gobbler's Knob up here. Gobbler's Knob is all chip sealed. So we should be okay there. In theory. Heard a guy on the radio, he said they had a grader out there a couple hours ago. I don't know what he did, but you can't tell it. He said it was worse than it is now. Oh man, it's been pretty bad. Adigan, which is, I'm not going to deal with that till tomorrow. It's on the other side of Coldfoot. Adigan's got a lot of gravel. That's hard gravel road. But you get down here toward Beaver Slide and these areas down here, and it's just a sloppy, muddy mess. And it's been like that all summer when it rains. Now, I think today's been worse than I've seen it all summer. In fact, I know it is. But, yeah, it's pretty bad. You got a guy twist a drive shaft off in it, that's pretty bad. Especially if you're going northbound, you're not going very fast. Even if you're empty. It's so bumpy, you're not going to be going very fast. They say Beaver Slide's 9%, but I don't know. I think it's more than that. I think it's closer to 10% that grade. Turn that up. That squelch up. Anyway, just a short video. I just decided to start videoing because I didn't know what was going to happen on Beaver Slide, man. It may have turned into something. So I'll go ahead and end it. We're on the chip seal for now. We'll be back on the gravel up here, but it's not nearly as sloppy as it is back there. So, knock on wood, you know, shouldn't have any trouble. So, appreciate you watching. We'll see you next time.